I hope they have the crullers and I hope they're fresh. We shall see.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? How you doing tonight? Can I get 2 crullers?
Glazed?
Glazed, yes, correct. These things are absolute fire when they're fresh. Back in 2008, 2007, can't recall, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It was a scary time, not gonna lie. Blurry vision. I was peeing a lot, and I'm talking about like a lot. I smell like pee all the time. Just a little hard to admit, not gonna lie. But one of my friends, actually one of my best friends, was like, dude, you smell like pee. Yeah, it was bad. I would fall asleep everywhere. I was tired all the time, no energy, horrendous. It was bad times. So you're looking at me like, man, dude, type 2 diabetic, eating donuts, nothing but sugar. It's something I've struggled with my whole life. As a kid, food was always my happy place, whether I was happy or sad. Food was always my comfort. Born in Mexico City, I grew up in a vecindad. Kinda. It was mainly family, unlike a traditional vecindad where it was different families. Some may be related, the majority were not. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, it's important to the story. Legend has it that as a kid, I would go from my house to my godparents' house to my aunt's house, and I would have a meal in every single house. I was like a damn stray cat. I would eat here, I would eat there, I would eat at home. And then I will make the rounds again during lunch and dinner. Anytime I visit Mexico City with my friends, my aunt loves to tell the story about the albondigas. One afternoon, my mom and I were home alone, so she made some albondigas. Probably rice too, I don't remember. I was like 6 or 7. So my mom takes a nap. Later on that evening, my aunt, my uncle, and my other uncle show up, and my mom is like, hey, there's food in the stove if you guys are hungry. Sure enough, they go check, and my uncle's like, hey, you said you made albondigas? And my mom's like, yeah. I don't see any. There's no albondigas in here. My mom looks, and sure enough, they're all gone. There was no other culprit but me. And the thing is, I'm not embarrassed that my aunt tells my friends these stories, but it is a little embarrassing that I've been struggling with this for so long. Growing up, in my mind, there was always worse things than food. Smoking, drinking, drugs, all that stuff. But turns out food is my vice. A year and a half ago or so, I embarked on this journey to better my health. I decided I needed to make a change. So I did. I started exercising, I started eating better food choices. That was key. The food choices were key. I was walking daily. Every single morning I was out for walks, about 2 miles every day. I started that November 23. Fast forward, end of January 2024, I started getting this discomfort in the chest area. Turns out I had to have my appendix removed. Honestly, I never expected emergency surgery to be my first major surgery, but here we are. I consider myself lucky because of my symptoms. Doctor didn't even think it was my appendix. It's funny how it happened too, because he was like, you're already here, man. Might as well do some CT scans. Sure enough, the appendix shows up on the scans, and they had to do emergency surgery right then and there. Even though the surgery was unexpected and it did put a damper in my fitness journey, I still went back to the gym once I was able to. Probably about 2-3 weeks later, I got back into the gym. And by this point, I had been going to the gym since November, consistently. I was going 3, every now and then 4 days a week, but I was doing the damn thing. Combine that with the walking, combine that with the nutrition, I was eating right. Everything was looking good for me. I was losing weight. I had lost like 34, 35 pounds by that point, and everything was going amazing. One of the best feelings ever was the time my doctor texted me, and she was like, hey Mario, what have you been up to? And I said, hey, well, and my answer was simple, nothing, just chilling, working. It's like, no, I really mean, what have you been up to? What changed? And I was like, what do you mean, lady? And she was like, Mario, your diabetes is under control. You're doing amazing. Great job. I want to see you. Come in. I go in, she weighs me. I've lost the weight. My lab results are amazing. Not the best, of course, but they are way better than what they used to be. She praises me, hypes me up, tells me I'm doing amazing. And now, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little embarrassed to reach out. I actually have to go in for labs, and I can only imagine what she's gonna say, and it's not gonna be good. I know it's not gonna be good, but we're changing that. Many of us that have tried dieting have failed. Whether we lasted a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, we reach a point where we can no longer do it. Whether we get too lazy, whether we try a fad diet like keto and we can't sustain it, or life gets in the way. Having children, new job, breaking a bone, you name it, a bunch of stuff that can happen. Ever since I can remember, I've always talked the talk, but never walked the walk. What do I mean by that? I've always told my friends and family, like, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna stop fucking around. Well, and I'm done being that person. I truly just wanna show people what I'm made of. I wanna show people that I'm capable of losing the weight, getting healthy, getting my life back. But people are not the reason I'm doing this. It's me. It has to be for me and no one else. I think the thing that pisses me off the most about myself is that I'm very self-aware of the destructive path I'm going down. Type 2 diabetic, 5'8", 350 pounds. I can't do this anymore. My knees are starting to hurt. If I sleep a certain way, my neck hurts. I'm just done with this. But I'm not starting from zero. I've shown myself that I can do it. I've proven to myself that I can lose the weight. I've proven to myself that I can be consistent. I've proven to myself that I can meal prep, eat right, calories in, calories out, and also take care of my diabetes. I'm done being the big guy. I need to get my health back, and this is how I'm gonna do it. In the meantime, I'll be going back to what I know. I'll be using the Lucid app to track my calories and my macros, as well as linking up my Apple Watch so I have an idea of how many calories are going out. Lucky for me, I can eat the same meal prep weeks at a time. Since I'm trying to make this a sustainable lifestyle, and I'm talking about a lifelong lifestyle, I want to make sure I can indulge every now and then. I'm not trying to give up my favorites like pizza, tacos, burritos, all that good stuff. Pastries, almond croissants, they're my favorite. As far as my daily fitness, I would like to do cardio for an hour and weightlifting for an hour. Gym at least 3 times a week, cardio up to 5. Since my knee has been bugging me, I'll be riding the bike more. Actually, one of my goals this summer is to go to Big Bear and check out Going Green. I'll also be complementing the bike with walking. Eventually, I would like to do 15,000 steps a day or more. Also, going back to therapy. I haven't seen my therapist in about 3 months, and it's time to go back. Mental health is crucial. It's just as important as physical health. I cannot tell you how much I wish I had started therapy years ago. It would have helped so much, like it's helped me in the past year and a half. I'm excited to share my journey with you, as well as some photo adventures. With that being said, my name is Mario. Welcome to my channel.